So that's got things on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
Haaland!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Nikolenko. It's a good run down the left-hand side. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Foden plays it short. Doku. Ghana. Can he spark a counter here? And he's picked out the run.
Guardiola, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Always onto this. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias. Ndiaye. Idrissa Gueye, spread out to the left. Nikolenko. Grealish. That is lovely. Aimed in towards the centre. Has a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Oh, easy pickings there. Doku. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Branthwaite. Ghana. Branthwaite, nicely aimed pass. Bernardo Silva. Doku. Kovacic. And he cuts out the supply. Patterson forwards and with intent. Branthwaite. Bernardo Silva takes a shot. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Idrissa Gueye. Ghana. Branthwaite. And it's played forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Bernardo Silva shifted upfield. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Branthwaite. Tarkowski. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Bernardo Silva. Ake. Kovacic. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Haaland. Dewsbury Hall. Patterson. Ghana. Dewsbury Hall. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Haaland. Lobbed in behind. Foden. Referee has just said play on. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Idrissa Gueye. And it's Dewsbury Hall. It's a loose ball.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Doku. Aim forwards. And that's put paid to a promising move. Ndiaye. Idrissa Gueye. Dewsbury Hall. Idrissa Gueye, gently done. So who's he picking out? Played into the middle. And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Keeper's dealt with that. And it's Gueye. Garner. Tries to get it clear. It's run loose here. Doku. Rodri. Ake. Vardiol. Doku. He's shifting through the gears here. Doku tries a cross. Greenish. Dewsbury Hall. Over to the left. Kovacic. Ake. Kovacic. Doku. Doku, who's on a run down the left wing.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Gueye. Kovacic. Rodri. Gueye. Moved on forwards. Garner. Mykolenko. Played towards the other side. Ruben Dias. Gueye. Foden. Rodri. Ake. Gueye. Bernardo Silva. And it's played forward. And here's Haaland. Vardiol. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. trying to keep this in. Mikolenko, aim forwards. And it's Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Plenty waiting in the middle. Tarkovsky with the clearance. And here's the chance to counter. Grealish. Mikolenko, over towards the opposite flank. Dewsbury Hall.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks in the midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Kovacic. Kovacic gently down. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodri forwards and with intent. Doku. Kovacic. Doku. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative.
Haaland! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Grealish. Garner. And he goes cross-field. Ndiaye. Great work on the overlap. Oh, nice touch. Dewsbury Hall. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Played out to the right. Oh, what a climb! And he's straight offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Guardiola. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
Lovely bit of skill. Kovacic. Guardiola. Ooh, delicate chip through. Now it's Foden. Foden! It's anyone's ball now. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Let's a look and place it forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Rodri. Gehi. Kovacic. Kovacic, oh, good-looking ball. Ake. Foden carries the ball down the right. Played in by Foden. Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's Bernardo Silva. Dewsbury Hall. And the counter is on. And Ndiaye spread out to the left. Now then, the ball's come loose. Could be danger here. He's found the way through. Dewsbury Hall wants to... Great shot! Ruben Dias. Gay. Idrissa Gay, laid out towards the right wing. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Ake. Bernardo Silva. 0-0 still. No lack of chances though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Ake shifted upfield. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mikolenko do have a chance to counter here. And here's Grealish. Kovacic. Yehi. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Grealish. Could move up a gear here. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Out to the left it goes. Hit into the middle. That's a corner kick. Defending of the desperate variety. Vardio. He's in plenty of space here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Grealish. Garner, aim forwards, calmly anticipates. Rodri. Ake. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Kovacic. Rodri. Kovacic. And it's played forward. Garner. Dewsbury Hall. Grealish. Kovacic gets it away. Idrissa Gay. Played out wide. Ndiaye. He is just caressing the ball. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Foden tries a deft little ball. That has been cut short. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, really.
Rodri, Mikolenko cuts out the pass. Mikolenko. Oh, such a clever touch. Ake clears it away. Referee's given a throw. And it's Ghana. Thumps it clear. Tarkowski. Grealish. Oh, well measured. And we've got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given. Guardiola. Yehi. Rodri. Kovacic. Yehi. Foden. And here's Doku. Patterson wins the duel this time.
Doku really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's a fab... And can he finish it? He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Receives it in a good position here. Doku. Bernardo Silva. He's had a shot! Pickford gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Branthwaite. Mikolenko. Grealish. He's onto it in a flash. Ruben Dias producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias. Haaland. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ndiaye. Lovely feet. That's a throw. Kovacic. Foden. Rodri. Ake. Gehi. Foden. And it's Dewsbury Hall. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Bernardo Silva. Great defending, strong and determined. Showing good feet. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Grealish. Gehi. Kovacic. Gehi. Rodri. Mikolenko cuts it out. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Muscular approach does pay off here. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Haaland laid out to the left flank. Oh, that's nice. Looking for a decent ball in. Nice control. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Really well cleared. Strong running down that left flank. Mikolenko picks it up now. Ake. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. Doku. Doku stood his ground strongly. Dewsbury Hall. Patterson. And Ndiaye providing an outlet on that flank. And he's onside. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Kovacic. And here's Haaland. Garner did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That'll be a throw. Kovacic does really well to win the ball there. And it's Patterson. Ndiaye. He's dealt with that well.
Foden.
Ruben Dias. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Ake. Kovacic. Ruben Dias, gently done. Patterson. Ndiaye. Dewsbury Hall, spread out to the left. Now it's Grealish. Swings it across. And that's been well dealt with. Patterson. Clipped into space. And they've got rid. Short changes him with that pass. Kovacic. Now it's Haaland. Oh, red, nice interception. Ndiaye. Kovacic. Ruben Dias. Gehi. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias. Forwards and with intent. Mikolenko. And it's Dewsbury Hall. That's a little off target. Rodri. Vardiol. Ruben Dias. Gehi. Haaland. Now he's off and running. Ndiaye. Patterson. Patterson drives forward on the overlap. Vardiol gets in to thwart him. Doku is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
And it's Grealish. Ake makes the interception. Kovacic. Vardiol. Doku. Vardiol. He's in a great position here. Branthwaite. Garner. Tarkowski. Idrissa Gueye. Garner. That's really well manoeuvred. Doku. Vardiol. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hunt shapes to shoot! And it's a goal! First blood drawn.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Moved on forwards. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Can he get onto this? Grealish. neat. Nikolenko. Tarkovsky. Patterson. He's cut it out. And it's played forward. Ake. Rodri. Vardio. Ruben Diaz. Kovacic. Ruben Diaz forwards and with intent. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Grealish. Lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Always decent chance. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Branthwaite. Idrissa Gueye. Oh, good spread. Now it's Ndiaye. It's a mighty effort! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Mikolenko gets over and intercepts. Mikolenko shifted upfield. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Here's Dewsbury Hall. And he's running. He's having a shot! Decent hit and on target. Foden. Bernardo Silva. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Dewsbury Hall looking to get on the end of this. And that has been clubbed away. We expected better, and so did he. Nicely intercepted. Doku. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Idrissa Gueye. Grealish. And it's Grealish. Now it's Dewsbury Hall. It's a good foot in there. And back to the keeper they go. Ruben Diaz. Gueye, gently done. Bernardo Silva. Ambitious ball here. Clearly not happy with that. Mikolenko. Mikolenko chips it through. Foden. Idrissa Gueye. And Ndiaye. That's really well manoeuvred. That's been won straight back. Idrissa Gueye, and it's lofted through here. They've got a corner here. Guardiola getting this one clear. And here's Grealish. Grealish. Ake wins the duel this time. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. And Ndiaye. Oh, they could break here. Now that's well seen too. And Ndiaye. Guardiola. Kovacic. Ake. Gueye. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Thinks one through, and he shoots! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Ah, that's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Now it's Kovacic, looking here to chip it through. Branthwaite is there, and he can get that clear. Grealish. Dewsbury Hall. Mikolenko looking to hit the byline here. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Dewsbury Hall goes short. That's good play. He's got options in the box and he shoots! Ake. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Guardiola. Now it's Doku. Kovacic. And it's Ake. Ake with the cross. And it's hoisted clear. Ake. Time to deliver. Ake. Foden. And here's Ake. That's very neat. A chance to play it in. Turns and goes back. Rodri. Foden. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what? It's Kovacic! few waiting for it. Garner gets rid without sophistication. Ake. Foden. And here's Bernardo Silva. That's a nicely weighted pass. Garner looks to the other side. Now it's Ndiaye. Out to the right. Doku. Vardiol. Kovacic. Doku. Kovacic. Tries a measured ball. Haaland, and he's gone backward here. Danger averted for now. Ruben Dias have it back and can go again. And it's Kovacic. Vardiol. And here's Doku. Very nicely done. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Mikolenko, and here's Greenish. Greenish, that's a delicate pass. Foden. Rodri. Haaland, played out towards the right wing. Foden picks it up out wide. Foden drives it in. Tries to get it clear. Garner aim forwards. Played out to the right. Oh, sweet feet. Patterson climbs up big! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Ake. Kovacic. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Vardiol. Doku done delicately. Can he latch on to this? Greenish. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Dewsbury Hall! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Dewsbury Hall clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ruben Dias tries to clear. Throw it. Now it's Ndiaye. Can he deliver? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Doku with the clearance. Mykolenko, oh, good spread. Ndiaye crossed in once more. Rodri. Kovacic. Guardiola. Rodri. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Foden. Shot a goal! Attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Idrissa Gueye. Ghana. Now it's Haaland. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Ghana. Dewsbury Hall. Mykolenko. Idrissa Gueye. Tarkowski forwards and with intent. And it's Patterson. Now it's Ndiaye. That's tidy. And the shot! That's really well manoeuvred. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mykolenko. Grealish. Ake. Foden. Haaland chasing after it. Doku. Well timed, excellent interception. Ndiaye. And here's Dewsbury Hall. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Rodri played out towards the right wing. And here's Foden. Ake, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Gets it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Kovacic. And here's Bernardo Silva. Out to the left it goes. So who's he picking out? And here's Bernardo Silva. And it's Rodri. And here's Kovacic. Doku. Rodri, gently done. And that is out of play. Ake. Oh, it's played into the area.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
That was very necessary. Doku. And here's Haaland. Nice physical challenge. Bernardo Silva, who does have an assist to his name. Ake. That is lovely. Cross goes in there. Deftly away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He has found the way through. Grealish. The referee has given a corner. Doku gets good distance on it. Ruben Dias. Doku. Ruben Dias shifted upfield. Rodri. Ake. Grealish. Now it's Dewsbury Hall. Ndiaye tries to dink it through. Oh, that's neat. And it's Mikolenko. Doku. Guardiola. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias. Oh, there's a probing ball. Patterson gets across to intercept that. Bernardo Silva. That pass has been well intercepted. Idrissa Gueye. Tarkowski. Patterson. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Doku. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lobbed in behind. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It'll be a throw-in. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Kovacic. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Idrissa Gueye defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Garner, gently done. Grealish, and it's lofted through here. And here's Beto. Grealish.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it.
He made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Proves too strong. Dewsbury Hall.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he cuts out the supply. Garner moved on forwards. And it's Patterson. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's played forward. And here's Haaland. Doku. He's got away. Bernardo Silva. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well read, nice interception. Kovacic. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Foden looking up to see who wants it. Grealish. Idrissa Gueye. Branthwaite. Grealish. Doku. Doku shifted upfield. And it's hoisted clear. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Idrissa Gueye. Patterson. That's really well manoeuvred. Grealish, now up he goes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rodri. Ake. Kovacic. Moved on forwards. Haaland, now he's off and running. Lovely bit of skill. Ake. Showing good feet. Foden. Chance here to counter. Now it's Beto. Ruben Dias. Beto. Yehi.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Rodri, aim forwards.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Kovacic. Rodri. Foden. That has found him in acres of space. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Garner. And here's Beto! Beto! Ruben Dias. Rodri. Ake. Ake. It's a sharp pass. Foden. Now it's Doku. Doku. And the finish! Now who's going to be first to this? Tarkowski, gently done. Rodri. Kovacic. And here's Haaland. Garner clears it away. Ake. Oh, nice touch. Garner gets it clear. Ndiaye. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Ake. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tarkowski. Ndiaye. Ndiaye forwards and with intent. And here's Dewsbury Hall. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Rodri gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Oh, crossbar! Decent hit from there. Kovacic. Guardiola. Kovacic gently done. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Branthwaite. Branthwaite shifted upfield. Yehi. Ake. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. And here's Haaland.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Dewsbury Hall. Moved on forwards. Ake makes the interception. Ball's gone out of play. And that's a throw-in. Guardiola. And it's played forward. And that's really well manoeuvred. Kovacic. Over to the left. Guardiola. And that'll be a goal kick. Idrissa Gueye. Branthwaite. Garner. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Rodri. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. And that's really well manoeuvred. Branthwaite. Garner. Idrissa Gueye. Dewsbury Hall. Ndiaye. Patterson. Ndiaye. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Vardiol. Gueye shifted upfield. Mykolenko. It's Mykolenko. Grealish. Very nicely done. Crosses it in. And he's there to clear it. Idrissa Gueye. Vardiol with a fine tackle. Ruben Dias getting this one clear. Vardiol. Doku going full steam ahead down the left flank. Cleared without complication. And it's Kovacic. Has crossed into the middle. Clearly not happy with that. That's really well cleared. It's gone for a throw-in. Branthwaite. Mykolenko. Grealish. Garner. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Ake. Rodri. Vardiol. Ruben Dias. Ruben Dias, forwards and with intent. Garner. Branthwaite. Tarkowski. Idrissa Gueye. Idrissa Gueye, gently done. Ruben Dias. Vardiol. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Moved on forwards. Too long and over the line. Mykolenko. Branthwaite. Garner. Idrissa Gueye. Dewsbury Hall. He is through here. Patterson. Cross into the box. Ruben Dias getting this one clear. Looking to break at pace. Doku looking to run onto it. Doku puts too much behind that. Grealish. Doku. It's run loose here. Better. So what can they make of this? Played into space out wide. Now it's Beto. Beto's cross. And he's there to get it away. And it's played forward. Haaland chasing after it. That's the throw. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Idrissa Gueye. Garner. Oh, sweet feet. And back out it comes. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Doku. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That is a great pick out. Beto. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Guardiola. Foden. Kovacic. Well, that's a clever looking ball. And that has been cleared. It's a throw-in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Guardiola. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Caresses it through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Ake. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now this could be a chance. Doku played out to the left flank. Now it's Haaland. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
nicely.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Dewsbury Hall. Ndiaye. Patterson. Ndiaye. Picks it up out wide.
Good challenge, excellent challenge.
He can get that clear. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Dewsbury Hall knocks it out wide. Climbs up big! Oh, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Kovacic. Doku. Now it's Kovacic.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Ball's played through. Guardiol. And Bernardo Silva! Ndiaye. Tarkowski. Idrissa Gueye. Branthwaite. Branthwaite goes forward. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gets it away. Played out to the right. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, great chance! That's going to go a long way. Rodri. Kovacic. Gueye. Rodri. Gueye. Kovacic. Moved on forwards. Going to throw in. Garner. Mikolenko. Great defending, strong and determined. Calmly anticipates. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bernardo Silva, and here's Haaland. Bernardo Silva goes for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Patterson. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Guardiol cuts it out. Ake. Aim forwards. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Garner. Branthwaite forwards and with intent. Kovacic. Tarkov. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Foden, charge, surely! Garner. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Beto, now he's off and running. Grealish. Nice control. Can he get onto this? That's a super give and go. Oh, what a climb!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Doku. Kovacic gently done. Will play through for the wide man. Doku. Bernardo Silva has a goal! Lacking in accuracy. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. And it's Bernardo Silva. Doku. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And reclaimed it in a trice. Gehi. Bernardo Silva. Gehi. Ake. Bernardo Silva. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Extravagant effort!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Keeper's got a good palm to that.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Doku. Vardiol. Kovacic. Ndiaye shifted upfield.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Grealish delivers. Cleared away. And now the breakaway. Haaland spread out to the left. Kovacic. Out to the left it goes. And it's Kovacic. And here's Doku. Ah, such a clever touch. Looking for a decent ball in. And he's there to clear it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ghana wins the duel this time.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Mikolenko played with finesse.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bernardo Silva. Lovely feet. Foden succumbs to the pressure.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Gay. They'll have one final crack at it. Mikolenko chooses to go cross-field. Patterson looking to hit the byline here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Dewsbury Hall. Ndiaye. Oh, that's nice. A chance to play it in. Patterson.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
The cross comes in. And that has been cleared. And that's been won straight back. Over to the left. And it's Grealish. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Grealish delivers the ball. Gahey with the clearance.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, can he get onto this? Tarkowski cuts out the pass. Mikolenko. Here's Dewsbury Hall.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Kovacic. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can... Haaland! Really well taken goal. And again they hit the front.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Everton forward. Gehi is there and he can get that clear. Untiai. Out to the right. And they've got a throw. Plenty waiting in the middle. And that has been cleared. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Tarkowski. Patterson. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Patterson. Patterson, and that's it. It's a mighty effort! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Grealish. Here's Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall! Well, that is asking for trouble. McNeil. That's really well manoeuvred. Haaland. Vardiol. Ruben Dias. Gehi. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. McNeil did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. McNeil played over towards the opposite flank. Out towards the flank.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And here's Beto.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Vardiol. 5 minutes left on the clock. Doku. And he decides to cross it.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Grealish.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Nico Gonzalez. Bernardo Silva. Foden. There are a few waiting for it. Mikolenko does really well to win the ball there. And they can counter here. Garner. Garner, gently done. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And he's managed to get free. Ruben Dias attempts a clearance. And here's Grealish. Incoming delivery.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Gehi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nico Gonzalez. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Nico Gonzalez. And it's played forward. Tarkowski gets over and intercepts. Grealish. That's good play. Oh, he's found support out wide. Defending of the desperate variety.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Mikolenko puts a cross in. McNeil with the short one. One good cross, maybe the last chance. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Aimed in towards the centre. Tries to get it clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Idrissa Gueye laid out to the left flank. Alcaraz. He's got to be in here! And he's heaved it away. Grealish with the cross. And it's Mikolenko. That's a good run down the left. Oh, it's come loose.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Moved on forwards. Idrissa Gueye forwards and with intent. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. He has found the way through. Garner gets across to intercept that. Do have a chance to counter here. Now it's McNeil. They are right into last chance territory. Danger averted for now. Tarkowski. McNeil. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Garner. That's a cute ball. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Nico Gonzalez. Nori. Ruben Dias. Gehi. Rodri. Lewis. Nico Gonzalez. Doku. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. McNeil looks to the other side, and it's Grealish. Mikolenko. Mikolenko going full tilt down the left. They need to get it in quick. Grealish. Here it is, crossed in. Defending of the desperate variety. Nico Gonzalez. Nouri. Ruben Dias, aim forwards. Coleman wins the duel this time. And here's Beto. McNeil tries a measured ball. Lewis. Rodri. Nico Gonzalez. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. And here's Beto. Beto knocks it out wide. Grealish flashes it across. Mikolenko have it back and can go again. He slings it in. We're up and running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Ruben Dias, has been a revelation. I'd say his two strengths are the aggression with which he leads the defensive line and the awareness that never seems to fail him. That makes him a very stern test for any opposition attacker here.
Okay, interesting. Kovacic. Vardiol. Doku. Lovely bit of skill. Bernardo Silva. There's an early warning shot across the bow.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And here's Haaland. Haaland! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble there.
Tarkowski. Branthwaite. That's really well manoeuvred. Yehi. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Foden. Mikolenko. Grealish. Branthwaite. Grealish. Moved on forwards. Ruben Dias is there and he can get that clear. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! What a terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland is offering a right smile there.
Garner. Tarkowski. Dewsbury Hall. Mikolenko. Mikolenko played over towards the opposite flank. Great work on the overlap. Patterson. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Patterson. Dewsbury Hall. Idrissa Gueye. Looking here to chip it through. He's in plenty of space here. Out of play for a goal kick. Rodri. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. Vardiol. Doku. Succumbs to the pressure. Patterson. Branthwaite. Garner. Tarkovsky. Idrissa Gueye. Tarkovsky. Looks to the other side. Well read, nice interception. And here's Haaland. And here's Doku. He's got away. Patterson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ake. Rodri. Kovacic. Over to the left. Ndiaye. Patterson. Tarkovsky. Patterson. Aim forwards. Well, played right into his path. Well read. The danger is averted. Haaland. Foden. Played with finesse. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Dewsbury Hall. Idrissa Gueye. Branthwaite. And it's played forward. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Foden. Rodri. Gueye. Kovacic. Vardiol. Rodri. Ake. Great defending, strong and determined. Mikolenko. Grealish. Mikolenko. Oh, can he get onto this? Ndiaye. Now it's Ndiaye. Doku. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Kovacic forwards and with intent. Doku. And he's heaved it away. What a throw in. And it's Bernardo Silva. Garner. Mikolenko. Grealish. Ndiaye chasing after it. Gueye. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Vardiol. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Kovacic. Rodri. Kovacic. Idrissa Gueye. Ake. Foden. Silva. Rodri. And the shot's on here. Turns and goes back. Nikolenko. Grealish. Pickford sends that a long way. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. He can get that clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Doku. Oh, sweet feet. Vardiol. Doku tries a cross.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Doku chooses to go back. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Doku. Goes for the shot! Grealish. Garner. Mikolenko shifted upfield. Tries to get it clear. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's had a shot! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Searching pass he's played there.
Well, I'm seeing a very cautious approach to defending. Not a lot in the way of high pressing, which is probably seen as a bit too risky just now.
Foden. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Garner. Mikolenko, and he goes cross-field. Idrissa Gueye. Patterson. Has a look and plays it forward. That has been knocked clear. Gueye. Played out wide. Lovely feet. Does really well to win the ball there. Oh, good spread. Crosses it in. Header! There is the break.
Sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look